Wait, I want that music. Hold on. Bring it back. Yeah. What's up, friends? What's up, Nightingale? How you doing? We are doing some weird shit. Oh, my microphone. God damn it. Stupid ass fucking program. God damn, stupid ass. Those microphones aren't even enabled. They're not even enabled. Anyway, hello. We're doing some weird shit today. I have a fuckload of magic cards. And I want to know what I have and don't have. Thus, I've started to organize them. I've started to sort them. I currently have 845 cards on the list. Mostly because I was able to say hey, I have this, precon. I'll just load it in because I know that I haven't changed that particular precon. The ones I have changed, I had to do it manually. Like my Lost Caverns, set. I had to put those in all in manually because I had some stuff like God, here, if we sort it by price, I can show you because some of the stuff that I added is expensive compared to the rest. And I'm also going to be training Slayer on the side. I'll do it because I want to get my Slayer up. So it's in the corner. Technically it says OSRS, but I mean I am. Okay, so for example, Killer Wolf is pretty high up there, but these all just came with the decks. Where is he? Here, my Atali Primal Storm card, it's a little more than just the regular Atali, So, yeah. Oh, I'm getting beat up. Hold on, I forgot I'm supposed to be praying against this dragon. But yeah, so that kind of stuff. So I had to manually put some stuff in. There were secret lair drops, my Kalta, things like that. I know nothing, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I highly recommend it. It is, yeah, it's fun. So we're gonna be doing only blue cards basically this entire time because that's what the stack I pulled out of my main storage is. The thing is, I had them organized, but I didn't have them. I didn't know what was there, if that makes sense. I knew that I had the stuff organized, but none of it was there. And what's gonna be annoying is that some of these cards are quite old. Some of them are nearly as old as I am, because first edition Magic the Gathering is from 1995, which is the year I was born. So legitimately, some of them are as old as I am. And I was given a collection of cards from my stepmom who used to play Magic when it was new. So I have a bunch of old cards. I don't have first edition cards. I think the oldest my cards go is 4th edition or 5th edition. It's decently far, but it's not that far. But there's gonna be a lot of islands, and so right now I'm just sorting my cards. I'm not showing it because I don't want to set my whole camera thing up. But you're just gonna have to imagine with me while I talk about it. Man, it's been all fucking bangers this morning. The opening song with the fucking just awesome, and now I'm just taking all the land out of the pile that I have here because I want to just deal with all the islands first. No. Because while I could just count up my islands and say, okay, I have 300 islands or whatever, I want to make sure they're the right card, the right edition or whatever. So, because I want the collection to be correct. So, if someone were to, for example, one of my friends, the goal behind this, really, is A, so I know what's there, but also, so if my friends, want a card of mine or something, or want to see if I have a card, they can, look it up. Because I want to put the trading back in trading cards. Everyone sells this shit. Fuck that, man. I want to trade them. I want to be hey, I don't want this island. Would you be willing, or I don't want the island's bad example. I don't want this Arcanum Wings from whatever edition that is. I'll trade you for your, Arcane Signet. And while we can look up the monetary price to see if it's a fair trade, it's still you could also just I don't know. There's I want them to be able to look through my collection online and just search if I have a card kind of thing. Because I have a bunch of friends that play Magic, and I think it'd be an interesting way to do it. So I have a stack of island cards. I'm probably gonna say the word island about 1,000 times this morning. Or I'm gonna type it 1,000 times. I might just copy paste it, copy the word island and paste it, because that's how many fucking we're gonna go through. But first things first, I'm gonna have to sort them by their set, which is gonna be a problem for the earlier cards. Octopus. If you don't know, magic is, you're a wizard is the sort of the theme, and you're kind of like almost like a druidy kind of wizard. You're using the mana that is attached to certain types of land in order to certain types of like geography in order to tap into that mana and cast spells, summon creatures and things. It's basically a giant Pokemon battle, but you're summoning, you know, a demon from beyond, essentially, or whatever else thing, using the mana that's inherent to each type of land. So, like, you know, and the same way it works with, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender, water and islands are very, like, flowy and control-focused, and, like, spells a lot of times. There's a lot of spells involved with water. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, they all have, like, personalities in a way. So people will like play decks that are like, oh, I play blue or whatever, or I play red. Kinda. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then it's a trading card game. And that I guess you do fight monsters against each other, but it's a bit different. The cards are usually simpler. Like they're not gonna have like, you're not gonna need a magnifying glass to read the card. You know what I mean? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets pretty complicated. In terms of like reading the cards, figuring out what the ability does, or that kind of thing. There's a lot of key terms they throw down. They're like, if you special summon a fucking anti-summon or whatever, like I do shit like that, and you're like, what are those things? You have to like go look them up. 90% of the time, if a magic card has I believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi. If a magic card has a thing on it that says like flying, it will usually explain what that does. Sometimes it doesn't, and if it doesn't, it's something that's so ubiquitous like flying that everyone knows it at this point, and that is an easy one to explain, you know, that kind of thing. But it'll never just say pilot. You're like, okay, what the fuck, because pilot's new-ish, you know? People will be like, what the fuck is pilot, right? Like, what does that mean? And so they'll explain it in the card, kind of thing. Like, piloting is you use another card to make this card a creature, like that kind of thing. So like, it's a lot, there's keywords, but it makes it a lot easier. So for first things first, though, you can't see this, but I'm going to be sorting these islands roughly into their sets, because it makes it easier. At the very least, I'm going to match the picture. So island is like one of the mana types, and there's a lot of different printings of it, because like every set has at least 3 or 4 printings, and there are a lot of sets. So it is like a pretty ubiquitous card. So things with like mountains, plains, forests, that kind of thing. All the geological features are going to be similar. In fact, I'm just going to match the picture for now. I'm playing a little matching game on my desk here. While we kill dragons. Ooh, a Guam. So I'm picking up all the herbs I can, even though I'm not an Iron Man, just because I have the herb sack. I'm going to use it, damn it. I love shit like that. I love like the herb sack and the seed box that I have here. It's been really helpful for picking stuff up during Slayer. Also, I hope I get another worm task. The Lava Strike Worms task was so good. I got 2 dragon plates during that, which I haven't sold yet, and I probably should while they're still expensive. But dragon plates are like expensive. Not dragon plate bodies, for the record. Like literally a dragon, like metal sheet, a dragon plate, which is a joke in itself. Everyone always wanted dragon plate bodies, and they're like, here you go, here's a dragon plate, and it's like literally like a plate. Hey Des, what's up, dude? So yeah, do all of the rewards work at the moment? I'm asking because I'm curious. I'm pretty sure they do. If they don't, I can always refund you the cost for most of them. There's a couple that do not work. I'm eating. Hell yeah. What are you eating, brother? There's a couple that might not work, and if they don't, then I can refund you, but I'm pretty sure they all do. I haven't changed anything. Depends on what it is. Like, what were you eyeing? Because one of them might be off right now. I don't know if I turned, not the dragon hide. Why do I keep picking that up? I think I turned off the mouse voice, or if I didn't, I should have. The rat voice. There was a period there where I actually had it completely off because I started working for Disney, and I didn't want them to get mad at me if they found my stream and found me doing the Mickey Mouse voice. I know they didn't really care, but like I didn't want them to give them any excuse to like be upset. You know what I mean? Even if the excuse was stupid, companies will find like put that in their back pocket and then wait till they want to fire you and throw something like that out. You know? Change desk mode. Damn it! Hold on. I was sitting so nicely. I was sitting so comfortably. Hold on, I gotta turn my desk into a standing desk. Give me a second. Oh my god. You got a neared? A neared. A neard. Yard. Making me stand up. Honestly, it's probably better for me. I was just thinking about how, like, you know that when you get that feeling in your back, that's like, there's a little bit of tension, and you feel like that you know that if you turn too quickly or just the wrong way, you're going to be, like, out for days or whatever, like it's going to fuck up your back in some way. I'm feeling that exact feeling right now. And so probably standing is probably honestly better for me than trying to sit. I might have underestimated how many types of islands I have. I've already run out of desk space. God, I wish... My mom knows I'm going on this trip, and she's been texting me constantly, like, did you pack a hat? Did you pack sunscreen? Like, shit like that. I'm like, it's fine. I'm 30 years old, mother. Leave me alone. I know what I've been on vacation before, on my own. What are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm too young for that pain, unfortunately, the librarian. The librarian. What is that? That's it. What are you saying to me, Des? You got a snack. Okay, you're eating. What did you eat? A neared. I don't know what that is. Step one. And the answer is the librarian. I'm so lost. Or you're saying something to something else. I'm trying to put too many things together that aren't meant to be put together. Yeah. No, it's don't worry, it's coming for you. It's coming for all of us. Although I've been getting that. I've been having back problems since I was about a wee lad, because I'm quite tall, and so my muscles have to work a little extra hard to move me around. Same thing with the heart. Fun fact, if you are tall, you are more likely to have heart problems throughout your life because your heart has to do more work to get the blood to the extremities that you would otherwise, it could just get to easily. So, being tall actually reduces your life span by like a while. a decent chunk. And I am not a short man. Let's see. Despite my avatar being a small bird, I am not a small bird. Alright, I'm starting to use my keyboard because I have run out of desk space completely. And I'm just hoping the ones with the same images are from the same set. That's not always the case. So I'm just kind of going with image for now, and then I will... Or you know what I'll do, actually? Can I swap what we're looking at mainly? It's fun to know that being 6'3" is going to cut my lifespan. Yep. Sure is. Primarius librarian. I'm eating, so my mind is going to... Gotcha. You're eating a librarian? Yeah. Okay, I'm not even 6'3". I'm 6'2". But, like, it's enough that, like, you know... When you go to the doctor, you should at least keep an eye, keep a feel on your heart. If you start to feel it do weird shit, because you can actually, surprisingly, you actually can feel that pretty well. Like everyone, I don't know, you can feel the interior of yourself much better than people realize, just subconsciously, or at least I can. What the fuck? Don't want to do a blanket statement, but like, I need more librarians for my blood ravens. I'm not even done growing yet. Oh my god. Right, you're like, if I remember my Nightingale lore correctly, you're like 14, 15 now? 14? I want 15? Something like that? If I remember my lore correctly. I just had a sudden flashback. You said you weren't done growing yet. I have a memory of 17. Damn. I was way off. My memory was way off. Still. 17 is fun. It's interesting. I growing up, I totally thought, and you're probably gonna, if not understand this, you're gonna at least like understand it later. But I had all my adults in my life say, "Hey, Sparrow, I know you feel like you've experienced enough of the world to know everything in it and what it's about, and like you know how people are, and you feel like you've figured out the world at this point. It's been 17 years. You kind of got a handle, and that's true. You experience a thing for, oh hell yeah, dude, that'll be fun. You get to go to real prison, yay! Anyway, that was what everyone said around me when I turned 18. They're like, hey, now you can go to real jail if you do something bad. But oh my god, music, please. Hold on, dude, you're fucking bumping. All right. To say was that when you're like 17, 18, whatever, all the adults in your life are like, oh well, you know, you think you know about the world, but you don't, and and it's really fucking annoying. I remember this shit. And you're like, and they're like, you know, your brain's not fully developed yet. I heard that one a lot. That one also pissed me off. I'm like, my brain's as developed as you, asshole. And then I turned like 25, and something literally fucking like snapped in my brain, like snapped into place, cracked my brain. use a better term. And talk to Leo real fast. We gotta. No, I said I'm busy. No, I wanted to help him. Fuck. Oh well. Anyway, something just shifted, and I saw the entire world differently. I interacted with the entire world differently, and I saw everything that I had been doing and saying and being up until that point as not abhorrent, but like, oh my god, I really didn't know what was going on. I didn't have any understanding of the context of the world. Like, there were so many things that like just literally cracked into place around 25, 26, and it was weird. And now I do the same thing. Now I'm an adult who's saying to like teenagers and stuff, like, hey, you know, you feel like you know the world right now, but you don't really. It's gonna be weird. Trust me. You're just gonna evolve one day like a Pokemon. And you're like, what the fuck? And that seems kind of impossible in the way that you feel like your fully formed self now. And that's totally true. You are totally your fully formed self right now. But there will be a point where your fully formed self will shift into a differently fully formed self. And that is a fascinating moment. And when it happens, you're gonna have to come find me, because I'll probably still be streaming like an old man, and be like, hey, Sparrow, my brain cracked into place. And you'll know what I mean when it happens. Right now, that seems crazy. That seems like there's no fucking way that's a thing. But it is. It's so fucking weird, man. I'm just prepping you for it. I'm prepping you for the... I'm not gonna tell a 17-year-old that I'm prepping him for cracking, but you know what I mean. I'm 26, and I feel the same, no different whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you look back at your you know, 17-year-old self, you would see the shift. You really thought back to. I looked at texts at one point that I sent when I was like 17, 18, and they are just the most selfish. Not to say that this is you, but like for me it was. They were the most like selfish or self-important, like just crazy shit that I was saying, and I was watching myself in the texts manipulate people in real time, and it was funky. It was crazy. And it was interesting to like essentially burst through that at some point. I don't know. I know that's weird. I know we've gone on a massive rant about weird shit, but like, it's a thing, I swear. I swear it's a thing. You just wake up one day and you're different. You're different. Yeah, because a couple days ago I was looking at myself at like 10. Like, man, I'm crazy. Oh. See, and that's when I mentioned earlier about like you are your fully formed self, even though if people say you aren't, it's just like your brain changes and your self evolves. That's what I'm talking about. Cause shit, that was funny, dude. You were a fully formed human. You are no matter what, you know, people say, you are a fully formed human who has thoughts, opinions, and has good jokes. But like, there's just something that changes, man. I don't know what it is. I cannot accurately describe it. Really, literally, I can't. I think it is an actual biological function of like your synapses and shit. Wish I could hit them for missing out on cool, fun stuff. Yeah, always. Always, 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 always. Like, life is going to be full of, like, small regrets like that. Where, like, man, I sure wish I went to that party. Or, man, I sure wish I talked to that person. Or whatever. But all you got to do about those, since you can never go back and fix them, what you got to do is fix them now. You know what I mean? Like, when you realize you've made that mistake or whatever, you go, okay, how can I not do that in the future? Well, let's say yes to opportunities that pop up, you know? Let's do this, that, the other. For example, I growing up, basically from a little quickly on certain things because it happens. Yeah, that is true. That does happen. Honestly, I think part of what snapped me into place was I turned 25 right when the pandemic happened. And I suddenly had to be more of an adult than I had been before about a lot of things. I had to be much more responsible about a lot of things because I'm asthmatic, and that was potentially very dangerous for me because it was a lung-based disease, and so I had to be very, very careful about stuff. I had to be very cognizant of what was happening, and I think that's part of what shoved my brain into a new space. But at the same time, I think that was going to happen around that age anyway. But yeah. Which is kind of funky, because you know how we kind of lost a couple years where it feels like the years didn't happen? Or we kind of just skipped over them? Well, I went from being, in my weird little brain, I went from being basically 25 to 30 in the span of a year, you know? It was funky. Well, the first stage of the pandemic was to start collecting 40K. You and a lot of people, honestly. I had a buddy who started collecting it during the pandemic too. And he's really into it now. He has a whole Discord dedicated to it and stuff. God, I am running out of space for these islands. I already ran out of space a while ago, but it's gotten so much worse. But I want to sort them because if I sort them, then when I come across the card and I input it into the system, it doesn't, I don't have to find it again every time. I can just say, oh yes, I have 4 of those. Oh yes, I have 3 of those. Otherwise, I have to go through the list and be like, oh, it's another Bloomborough Island or something, and then I have to go find all those again. Okay. And I am differentiating in the collection between foils and non-foils. I'm being as granular as I can about it because I want it to be as accurate as possible, a reflection of what the cards I own, you know? Water Rune. Die Dragon Bones. Fight Dead Dragon. Let's see. My dad died a month or more before the pandemic, so when it did hit, I was light work. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man. That sucks fuck. That sucks as fuck. I can speak. My partner's dad just passed away recently, and it's been real rough. Or had been, yeah. It's not easy. And it can get easier with time, but it's not going to be, there's always going to be things that are going to remind you and, you know, that kind of thing. So, sorry about that. That really does suck a lot. It's reminded me that, I don't talk to my parents enough. Because if you think about it this way, it suck as fuck. Yes, it's a good way of putting it. Even for, okay, for people whose, you know, parents their life or a lot of their life, right? The really, really lucky ones, let's say they move out, right? Let's say they move out at 18 and they see their parents, they have dinner with them once a week, which is way more common than most people have dinner with their parents, right? Once a week, they will have dinner with their parents every day for the next, I don't know, let's say they're actually not 18. Let's say it's more modern and they move out at 25, right? 26, right? Move out at 25 or 26. They see their parents once a week once they move out for dinner. And this is crazy. It's constant. Some weeks they miss. Some weeks they might see them a couple times or whatever for whatever reason. But they see them once a week or two. That means they're only going to see them 52 times a year if they do it exactly once a week and never miss a week, which is going to be unlikely. There'll be vacations. There'll be days where oh, we're just sick this week or whatever. So let's average that down. Let's say 45 times a year, right? And their parents live another, I don't know, 40 more years. Let's say it's a big ask, but let's say their parents live another 40 years. What's 50 times 40? Hold on. Hey Siri. What's 50 times 40? 2,000. Now that's a lot of times, but they're only going to see their parents 2,000 more times in their life. 2,000 instances, which is a lot, but you know, did you say 90? 50 times 40? No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, 50. I was like 90. I'm bad at math, but I'm not that bad at math. Hold on. No, you're not an idiot. You just can't hear. You're just deaf. There's a difference. No, you're good, dude. You're so good. No, so you're only going to see your parents, you know, in that scenario, 2,000 more times before they die. And if you see them less than once a week, let's say you only, so I would move my character, but I currently can't because my desk is so full of, like, of islands right now. We need more supplies anyway. I forgot I need to zoom in for you guys so you can actually see what's happening on the screen when I'm, like, in picture-in-picture mode. So let's say you don't see them once a week. You only see them once every, you know, couple of weeks. Or maybe, hell, maybe you only see them on holidays, right? Like, for whatever reason, you're a busy person. You only get to see your parents on holidays, which is honestly how I've been interacting with my dad. I have seen my dad in the last 5 years, maybe, let's see, there's like 4 main holidays a year, whatever, 10, 12 times in those last 5 years. I have physically seen and spoken to him like 12 times. We talk on like Facebook Messenger and stuff. Like, he'll send me like memes and things, but like, we don't see each other that often. And, you know, he's had a couple of like cancer scares, and like he's had other issues. He's been in the hospital a couple times. There's a possibility that like I only see my dad another like 10, 12 times before he dies. If I'm not like careful, I'm not paying attention to like how many times I go and see him, you know, which is scary, man. It's terrifying. And the same thing for like, if you have a kid, right? You're like, okay, well, eventually I'll get to a point where my kid's only going to see me, or I'm only going to see my kid like so many times before I'm dead, before I'm out of here. Now you'll be dead, you won't care, but like, you know, before that, it's crazy. I see my grandma even every Wednesday. We gotta take the trash out for her. Hell yeah, dude. You're a saint and a scholar. But yeah, exactly. Like every Wednesday. So you're gonna get, you know, a decent number of days to see your grandma. But like, I don't know, man. It's life. You should not quantify life, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the thing I just did with the math, don't do it, or it will upset you. Because you'll realize how little time you have on this planet, and how little time you have with the people who you love. And it's so unfortunate. What I was saying earlier, though, before I got distracted about my really horrible nihilistic rant there, was that when you get the regrets of like, oh, I wish I'd done that thing, I wish I had done this thing, and you change yourself to interact with those things more throughout your life instead of just wishing you had done it and then not change anything, it's definitely for the better. There are things to cook when it's real good, and I was, hell yeah, you're a good kid, dude. I know it's annoying people call you a kid probably at this point. 17, you can almost go to real jail, but like almost 18. But everyone's a kid if they're younger than you. That's a fact of life. A 50-year-old man could call me a kid. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. But yeah, fucking with the regret thing, I want to finish this thought before I forget it. An example I have is that I spent a lot of my 16, 17, 18-year-old years, like, not really going out, not really playing games. I mean, playing games with people. I had a very select group of friends, which is fine. Nothing wrong with having a small group of friends that you hang out with. We hang out almost every day on Discord. And by the way, Discord's old. If you aren't aware, although I am still older than Discord. We used to hang out on TeamSpeak, and before that it was Skype. But we hung out on TeamSpeak, and which eventually became Discord when we discovered that Discord was free and TeamSpeak was not. We knew that TeamSpeak was not. We like pitched it every month to pay for it, but Discord was free. And so we all hung out on Discord instead. We swapped in like 2013 or something, which is the year 2013, 2015? Might have been 2015. But still, I spent a lot of my younger 20s, basically just playing games with those friends. And anytime I got offered to like, hey, do you want to go to this party or something, whatever, like after this event, like if I went and did a job or did a thing, coworkers or other volunteer people would invite me to parties and stuff, and I wouldn't go because like I'd be like, man, I have my friends I want to hang out with. I know they're all online right now. I want to go play games with them. So I would usually decline and then go home and play games with those friends. It was just totally fine. But as eventually I sort of fell out with them through a multitude of reasons. Some of them my fault, some of them their fault. It was a cacophony of, or not cacophony, a cornucopia of faults there. But it didn't go well at the end. And so there was a period where like I didn't have that basically waiting in the background for me. Like, oh, I don't have my friends at Discord waiting to play games with or whatever. And my current partner at the time, we were both volunteering for the same like acting thing, and we all went, the entire group, the entire like troupe basically went to like frozen yogurt after one of our rehearsal days, or one of our actually performance days, I don't remember. And everyone else was like, okay, well, time to go home, see you guys later. And the person that would become my partner looks at me and goes, I'm hungry. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I am hungry too. I was going to grab like Taco Bell or something on the way home, was my original thought. And they were like, no, there's like a Red Robin right nearby, and they're open real late. Let's go hang out there and just get food. I was like, all right, cool. And that conversation sparked me and them into like an incredibly strong friendship. Like, we were really good friends for many, many years. Basically, they were my best friend for a long time because of that hanging out at Red Robin, and eventually, you know, became partners over realizing that it made more sense. Not just made more sense, but like, you know, it was the right thing. It was the way to go, basically. Not like a clinical way. I'm describing this weirdly, but the point is, at some point we went, why aren't we just dating? You know? But it was because like that happened because I took the opportunity to stop and have dinner with people that were largely strangers to me, or a stranger to me, that I wouldn't have taken otherwise before, you know, and I had been regretting not taking those opportunities. And then another one came along, and instead of just going, well, I don't do that normally, so I won't, which is what I was thinking about doing for a second, I said, you know what, I will do that. I don't normally do that. Let's do it. Let's step out of my comfort zone. And it was the best decision I could have made. So like, when you have regrets like that, just think about like the next time it comes along, maybe giving it a go. Now, do I recommend that for like, you like regret, like, man, my friends were doing heroin at that party and they looked like they were having a lot of fun. I really should have done it. Maybe next time I get offered heroin, I'll do it. Okay, maybe not that one, but you know what I mean. Generally, you know, when you regret not doing a thing or regret, you know, missing something, go for it. Go for it the next time. Because even if it feels like it's too late, it's not. Like, even now, like the acting stuff that I started doing, like part of my job is like performing and acting and things like that. I didn't start doing that till I was 28. And it was because I had decided long ago when I was a kid, I said I wanted to be an actor, and everyone said, no, don't do that, have a backup job. So I got a degree in writing and English and all that stuff. And basically it was just a sort of like, it's not a thing I'm really gonna be able to do as a job. And then I started actually like just doing it. I said, you know, fuck it. I haven't been doing it this whole time. Literally nothing can go wrong for me right now if I do this, because I have these other backup things I'm already doing. And it's going pretty good. Yeah, it's been all right. Now it's been mostly like live performing and less like actual like acting. But I've been in a couple of things. I still get residual checks from American Idol. You know, I was not singing, don't worry. But I do still get residual checks from them, which now they're like $1. But for a little bit there, I was getting like a random $10,000 check out of nowhere every like year. You know, just like, here you go, we played the episode again. And I'm like, okay, thank you. My GED and be an X-ray technician. Oh hell yeah! I just got an X-ray the other day. The dude was really efficient about it. It was cool. It was cool to see him work like that, honestly. So yeah, big respect. Okay, I sorted all my lands. That rant was really useful. Thank you. All right. Next card. Okay, we're gonna add island. Actually, I'm gonna type the word island once, and then from now on, I'm gonna copy and paste it. Island. Okay. You'll notice I already have islands. So, what is this one I'm looking at right now? This is Wilds of Eldraine, WOE, number 269. We don't have that one, so we add it. WOE, so we do have 269. I go back a step. Oh, we do. Okay, so we go to update this card. Update this card, add one more. Oh, this one's foil. We don't want to go, see, that's the problem there, is if we have a foil one, hold on. We don't want to update the foil one. So it says foil Wilds of Eldraine. And that's why we do Wilds of Eldraine, 269, non-foil, add to collection. There we go. Oops, I meant to do that. I'm an idiot. Hold on. The whole point of sorting them was so I didn't just do it one at a time. Update this card. I have 1, 2. That one. This is foil. This is foil. Okay, so we got 2 more foils of that. So I have 2 of these normally. And then we have to look that island up again. Find the foil version. Here. Update this card. Drink my potions on RuneScape. Dragon Bone. No, Dragon Bone, Dragon Bone. There we go. I've been training Prayer the old school way, where I just like bury any bones I find, and just letting it like sort of train passively while I do Slayer. And then once I'm done with Slayer, I'm probably gonna do Prayer more the classic way now, where you do it like where you buy the bones on the GE and then like burn them at your altar at your house. I don't want to keep collecting the bones because it'll take up too much space in my inventory. Okay, so now we have 2 more of these. We already had 1, so now we're up to 3 foil versions of these. Excellent. Copy pasta, exactly. There was I took a government class in high school for summer school. I did it in summer school so I could take a different class during the main year. Oh fuck, I don't know what fucking set this is. Oh, Zendikar. We're on it. I'm on it. I know that icon now. Zendikar Rising? No, it's just regular as Zendikar, wasn't it? Battle for Zendikar? No. It's not battle. It's just Zendikar, yeah. I want 235A. Nope, not that one. Zendikar 235. That's it. 1, 2, 3 of those. Anyway, I took a government class in middle school, and we had to one of the gym teachers was teaching it basically, and then he was actually really good, and then random creatures. That's funny. But yeah, he was actually really good. He was a good teacher, but he could only do half the semester of summer school, so we had like someone else take over for the other half, and that guy was not a good teacher. Pretty shit, actually. And what he would do is he would just copy things from Wikipedia, like basically word for word, like copy paste it into PowerPoints and then just read it out to us. And my friends and I caught on to this very, very quickly. And so anytime we would like a lecture would start, you know, being the shitheads that we were, would be like, "You ready for some pasta?" Like, like in the fucking class, we're a bunch of shitheads. Fucking good times. Good times. Oh, actually, I think I was 17 at the time. To be 17. We also, that was the year that we ordered a pizza to the class, because the first teacher, the one that was good, was complaining that no one ever had ordered a pizza to his class. And he was so sad that no one had ever done it. And he was just hoping one day someone would do it. So a buddy of mine and I basically made eye contact the second he said that. And as soon as we went to like lunch or whatever, we ordered pizza, and the pizza guy was like, "Yeah, we're not allowed to deliver at your school anymore because of people doing that." And I was like, No. Listen, this professor, he literally asked us to do it. I promise you won't get in trouble. We like convinced the pizza place to deliver to us. And we did the whole thing exactly how we fucking wanted it. We're like, the pizza got ordered to the classroom, and and when they knocked on the door, he went to go answer the door, and my friend went, "No, I got it," and like stood up and went over to the door, got the pizza, and sat down at the desk, just like basically just ignoring the teacher. And the absolute fucking look of both annoyance, excitement, or not both, but annoyance and excitement, like just awe that it actually happened on that dude. On that dude was awesome. And he took a slice of payment, but otherwise we were allowed to eat our pizza in class because we finally fulfilled his dream of some kids ordering a pizza to his class. Such a weird dream to have, but all right, here's something weird. I have two cards right here. I think they're from the same set, but the ink is severely different. I think one of them might just be sun damaged. Like, I don't know what's happening here. I'm gonna look this up real fast. Oh, not that one. Sorry, go back a step. No, wait. Actually, no. This is Island. What fucking God? What is this? 1993 to 1998, Wizards of the Coast. Which island is this? Island with lightning. I'm joking. It's like this card. It's not this one, but it's like this. It's this one. Okay. Island TCG player. Dragon Bones. Okay. So this is gonna freak you out for a second. Check this out. Price high to low. You look this up, and I bet you one of the islands I'm looking at, it's gonna look like it's one of the really expensive cards, but it's not. Or not. I have a couple of like 4th edition islands, or like they look like 4th edition islands, but they're not. Because they didn't mark the sets back in the day. These like $20 islands from 2002 or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Now, there were some that were like $200, and I started freaking out and thought I had like $1,000 in islands, but I did not. Oh God. Okay, wait, hold on. What if I look up island? What is it? 335? 35. Usually the numbers are pretty... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Urza's Saga, land. Perfect, that's what we want. Okay, so it's Urza's Saga. This is the card we're looking at. No. Saga 335. 2 of those, please. Cool, I know what this symbol is now. I'm going to keep this over to the side just because that's an important thing to, like, keep track of. Ooh, nature runes. I need to stop praying like while I'm burying bones and stuff. Alright, 62 more dragons to kill. We're moving on to the next task. We are getting there we're like 65 Slayer. We're trying to get to 70. Slayer is the slowest fucking skill to train. It's nice because you make a lot of money doing it, but like, boy, is it fucking forever. Do I have any more? Are there any more of these islands? Urza? No, I have some that don't even have a set symbol, which is the biggest problem. I have some islands here that are like literally just set symbol none. There's none because they're so old. They didn't have the idea of putting set symbols yet. There's a point where they put set symbols on, and then there's a point where they put the set written at the bottom of the card, like so it's easier to tell what the thing is. And they didn't start doing that till much later. And I do have a lot of those, but like, again, my stepmom gave me a collection of hers. Oh, stretch, thank you. Oh, fuck. God. Oh, I'll sit down. Look me stand at my desk. Okay. This one has no set symbol, but it does say M13 on it, which means the set symbol is pretty self-explanatory on this particular island. So that'll be nice. Okay, edit card details. 13. This is print number 235. 1, 2. Got 2 of these. Okay. Did I mark 2? I don't remember if I marked 2 or not. I know I said 1, 2, but I just looked at it. I thought I saw 1 for a second when I looked. Hold on. We're looking at it again real fast. See, I didn't even do 2. It's 2. There you go. Update. Okay. We have 2 of these. This is, I believe... Oh gosh, I don't actually know what this one is. I've seen this symbol a bunch, but I don't know what it is. It's like a cup. Not a cup, like a helmet. No. Ah! It looks like dragon horns, actually. No, I'm looking at it. I don't know what this could be. Anyway, island. Let's see if this set is on here already. We're looking for a particular symbol. Which I'm not seeing. Okay, no, it's not. Edit card details. God, what is this? Island 257. Island 257. Dominaria? Is that correct? Man, looking up the numbers is actually an easy way to do it. No, it's not. So close. Island 257. This one. Return to Ravnica. Oh, one was Ravnica, the other was Return to Ravnica. There's too much Ravnica, man. If that's the symbol. Okay. 257. Boom. 2 of those. I don't know what emoji art you were giving me, but I'm not versed in hieroglyphics. They're watching the machine. I have a joke for you. I just made it up. It's not a good joke, but I just made it up. Why did all of the creatures sit around while they were cleaning their clothes? Because they heard it was called a watching machine. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. That guy, I thought he didn't drop bones. Like, he didn't have any bones. He's a boneless dragon. Oh, you have stinky. Oh, yeah. Stinky Glitch. Stinky Glitch. There's another frequent chatter named Goop who uses Stinky Glitch all the time. Heck yeah. A chuckle's all I can ask for. Okay, 234. Island 2, 3, 4. Full art. That's it. Zendikar again. I should have just looked at the symbol. Oh no, sorry, island. I wish we would stop going to Zendikar. Fuck. Zendikar. 234A. No, 244, excuse me. 234. Bam. 2 of those, please. Excellent. 2 cannibals are sitting at the table eating a clown, and one looks up at the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you?" That's a classic. That's a classic. Okay, I have 2 islands with the same art, but different frames. I put them together anyway. I know they're different sets, but I'll show you in a second. It's interesting. Okay, so this first one is M10. I know this one's not in there. M10 236. Oops. Ran out of anti-fire potion. Okay, M10 236. Perfect. That's that one. And then we have another card. Watch this. It's going to look exactly the same. But this one... Hold on. Island 36. It is... Where'd he go? There he is. From Mercadian Masks. Edit card details. Mercadian... Oh. Mask. Mercadian Masks 336. And look! It's the same card, but the frame is slightly different. And they are years apart in their printing. So, that's a thing. I'm gonna bury bones while I fight. Get a stab in. Bury bone. Get a stab in. Bury bone. Gotta stab in. I don't want to get these, hold on. I don't want to step out of this, like, line. Give me a second. I'm gonna do the dumbest thing. Yeah. Telly grabbed it. Because if I step over this red line, then they become, like, aggroed again. And I want to be able to, like, have a second to click when I need to. Okay. Island. We are looking for island number 337. Can I just, like, do it what I'm doing over here? Oh, yeah, wait. Well, there's no... Oh, no, this is still Mercadian Mask. Oh, that's way faster. Hold on. This is a way better way to do it. Just looking up the number instead of, like, trying to look up the set and then find the set number in the list. Bam. Done and done. Okay. I might do that for regular cards, too. Non-islands. Okay, this one, I've got one of these. There's a section of these that was only going to be one for a bit. So it'll be a little slower. I know this one's not in there yet. And this is... 237. And it is Shards of Alara. Wow, that's so much faster. Holy shit. New method unlocked. We're playing Daisy, so cannibal jokes are a natural. Man, Daisy. That's a name I have not heard in a long time. I keep picking up the card and looking at it like it's not just going to be another island. Like it's almost as if I'm doing islands right now. 2, 3, 7. This one is this Theros? I didn't know I had Theros cards, huh? Theros is like a Greek expansion. Magic actually is really cool in their like expansions and stuff. Like because we're a type of creature, type of person called a planeswalker. Usually someone from a certain plane, like a plane of existence essentially. And the plane of existence is like they vary from Earth to, you know, a plane of existence that is entirely one house, you know, like that kind of thing. Leave stream to run out in the rain and get a dodge. You're good. You're good. But like plane of existence, you're in different planes of existence basically, and the whole point of Magic is that you go to different planes. Each of these sets usually is a different plane of existence. Or if it's like Theros is a plane, but then like if there's a set that's like Theros Beyond Death, then it's the same. It's Theros again, but like stuff has changed in the lore or whatever. So there's a lot of that stuff going on. Edit card details. The new set that's coming out soon is called Elwyn or Irwin, something like that. I forgot the exact name. It's like sort of like a Fae set essentially. We want Zendikar, and it's very like fairy adjacent, and it looks super cool. It's got like it's on a plane of existence that has like one light side, one dark side. Yeah, it's very multiverse like. Like there's another set called Duskmourn. That was the one I was talking about earlier. Where like the entire plane of existence is one giant haunted house, basically. Like, and it's full of fucking monsters. There's like only monsters in there. So like that's one of them. Or like you have Theros, like the Greek looking plane, or like Aether Drift. I don't know what the actual name of the plane is. But like it's a place where it's like everything is built around racing. It's all race cars. Everything is like race themed. So they can have like crazy themed decks like that. And those are all in the Magic universe. And then they said, well, the multiverse includes everything. So Magic has started doing things like, oh, we have Warhammer cards. You can like in canon summon dudes from Warhammer because Magic like is the like reaching into all planes of existence kind of thing. That's why there's all like the Spider-Man set that's out, or like they're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like later this year kind of thing, that kind of stuff. And what's funny is that I'm pretty sure like in the lore we're not actually summoning the real thing. We're summoning like our Magic version of it, but we have to get the impression. We have to go to that plane to understand it. So your multiverse level wizards playing with lesser beings. Exactly. You are literally fighting and having a fun game using lesser beings as your like tools kind of thing. Lesser beings being stuff like Magnus the Red is a lesser being to you, you know? That kind of thing. Okay. We want... What number is this? 292. And this one is going to be Ravnica City of Guilds. Ravnica is a really popular one. Oh, I was going to say earlier... God, this was a long time ago. Like tap. Yeah, actually, yeah. I was gonna say earlier is that like some people will be like certain color, like they'll generally play like certain colors or certain play styles, and people generally have like a certain play style they like, kind of thing. And hold on, hit collection. Dragon Bones. No. Geopuffs. Nice. Sorry, I got distracted. What did I do? Did you do this one? 235? No, I didn't. Oh, Lorwyn. It's literally right there. Lorwyn. There's a really good trailer for it. God, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, people play different colors. I'm on it. I'm on it. And the colors are different play styles. That's the wrong card. That is the wrong card. I want M13's version. Oh, we already had one of these. One up then. Or... if I hit one, does it say like... okay, added one. But if I go to island... just island. I'm losing prayer while I stand here. Let's see. Island... okay, it does just straight up say, okay, it just adds it. Okay, so I don't really need to worry about like... using the update this card and finding it again. That's good. So what I can do is do... I can't skip it. Okay, never mind. So I'll just add card details every time and just put it in. And if we have multiple in a row that are next to each other, then we do that. But that means I don't have to find that card every time. And I'm like, oh wait, we did already have that one, which is nice. Okay, this is gonna be 336. Anyway, for the fourth time, what does lurk even do if people do it in streams? For some streams, it'll have like a message be like, hey, you're lurking. Thank you for lurking. Like it'll send a message or whatever. For me, it doesn't do anything right now. It used to, but currently it does not. Or it'll mark you as lurked in some programs, and then when you come back, it'll be like, welcome back, like in the chat automatically. I don't do that. So, look, this one does not have even a printing number. God damn it. Okay, I will finish this goddamn sentence. In Magic, you choose different colors. And sometimes you can combine colors. That's what I've been trying to say. Basically, like if you're like, oh, I play blue mainly, but if you like blue and you like red, you like spells but you like to go fast, then you play blue-red. Or if you want to play all the colors, you can, kind of thing. So it's like unfindable card. Well, it doesn't have a... I'll show you. Unfortunately, JW defrosted a lot of these. 14 cards with the island name is exactly island, and the artist name includes JW Frost. Yes. Wow, that's really handy. Thanks, Scryfall. It's white border, not gold border. It's this card. What is this? 5th edition island. Okay. So if we look at island... 5th. Damn it. TCG Island 5th edition. It's gonna be like worth nothing. This 5th is like when I think they started printing a bunch of cards. They got real popular. Yeah, see? Same as any other island, basically. But 4th edition, if we go to 4th edition, hold on. We'll just change the URL. 4th edition. There's no 4th edition. Okay. Anyway, the point is the 4th edition islands are very expensive. And they look exactly the same. Like, nearly exactly the same. 434. So, like, if you look at... see, that sense. Nice. Yeah, exactly. If you look at this card, you see how there's, like, nothing on it. Here, let me pull up a regular card real fast. Island. And then we'll just grab this one. Whatever 228 is. Hold on, I gotta make a new tab. Dragon Bones. Giant water bottle. I'm gonna find water downstairs. I'm gonna go grab that. Because I am thirsty. Oh no, it's right here. I found it. Okay. Magic. Latest sets. Lorwyn, no. Let's check a fucking Avatar one. Deadpool, what are you doing here? All kinds of. There's Spider-Man, there's like Wolverine, a couple of Marvel cards. Okay, if I just look up, let's just... The price guide is not helping me. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Okay, DCG player. I'm gonna look up a card that I want to use. This is a card coming up that is like on my wish list. Hold on. Walls of Ba Sing Se. Do you think Deadpool knows he's a Magic the Gathering card? Probably. Probably something about it on the card itself. Okay, Walls of Ba Sing Se. Let's see. Expensive. Yeah, exactly. It's a card I want. But what I'm trying to show you is not the card itself. Take a look down here. You see where it says 0261 TLA. It's saying the last Airbender set, card printing 261. As in, like, the 261st card in the set. Out of whatever. Some other sets will say, like, you know, 345 out of 767 or whatever. Like, it'll say how many cards are in the set. So there is always a card 1, and there's always a last card in the set. They're all numbered. That way, you can easily find what the cards are. But if we take back a look over here at this Island 5th edition we had, you will note it is missing something. All it says is illustration, J.W. Frost, 1997, Wizards of the Coast, Inc., all rights reserved. And you'll also notice on this card, sorry, the anatomy of the card. You'll notice, like, it'll have the year here now, and this, like, more standardized thing, and it'll have the set icon right here, just a little icon. Before they started printing the set names down here, they had the set icon as well, and this one didn't even have the set icon yet. So, yeah, it's a thing. So the lower the number, the more expensive the card. No. The printing is literally just like, it's literally like if you were to design 15 cards, you just label the cards. This is the first card I designed. This is the second card I designed. This is the third card I designed. It just means that the number is literally just what number in the set it is. So all the Ba Sing Se cards are number 261. You know, and so 261. Like, if you don't know the name of the card, if you for whatever reason you could only see this. If you saw TLA 261, you could look it up and find that's Walls of Ba Sing Se. You know. What was the first Magic the Gathering card? I'll look it up. Because the sets are relative to their... Or the numbers are relative to their set. So there's multiple 261s. The first two decks were designed by Richard Garfield. It was a blue Merfolk deck and a random white deck. So there was no first card as far as we know. According to the Quora. It's funny that Merfolk was one of the first decks. That makes sense. Those have always been really strong. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Scryfall. All right. Do I put that in? We already put that in. Okay, next. God, I'm gonna bet this is 5th edition too. No, wait. This has a set. Hold on. I've got 2 in this set actually. Whoops. Island. Edit card details. We want 5th edition. It's all 5s. I have to spell it. 5th. And I can't spell for shit. 5th edition. Okay, I don't know which one this is. Oh no, it's not 5th. It's not 5th. It's whatever this palm tree set is. Hold on. Magic Gathering palm tree set. Mirage. No. Mirage. I don't know which number. We're gonna have to click until we find it. There we go. It's there. I have 2 Mirage Islands here. Oh, I crossed the line of they're angry at me again. Okay, well the dragons are just gonna fight me now. Okay. Island. Edit card details. Mirage. This one is... I think this one was... Yeah. Boom! Watching the bird eat the cheese puff and petting the dog. Hell yeah, that's a good fucking time. That's a good life. Okay, this is... God, I just saw the symbol recently. What the fuck was this? Hold on. Dragon Bones. There. It's this one. What's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. ALA. That's all I need to know. ALA. What? That's QLQ. ALA. That's going to be number 234. Boom. Shards of Alara. Done. Okay. I have 2 of this card, and I think they're the same card, but they have, like, different coloring. So it's hard to tell if it's just, like, the card is different or if it's the same. It's tough to say, you know? I think it's the same card, but we will find out. Why is it using so much Dragonfire? I have Dragonfire protection on. Okay, so technically, I think these might be 2 different cards. Even though they have the still... No, yeah, they're different illustrations. I'm an idiot. Okay. Still, though, we'll look at them both right now. Okay, so this is another 5th edition card. I'm 90% certain. They both are. 5th. Okay, what's this one look like? No. This one? No. This one? No. Is it 4th? There's no way I have 4th edition lands. I mean, this is what they look like. But... Oh, no. 4th edition's fine. Okay, we're good. I do have 4th edition lands, okay. It's 3rd edition, it's a crazy one. It was whatever I didn't have. Like, whatever edition before the one I had, I have 4th edition. There was 3rd edition, that was the crazy expensive one. But they look exactly the same. Yeah, this is... Actually, this isn't what I have. What the fuck? Hold on. Am I nuts? Is it 2nd edition? 2nd? What the fuck? Hold on. Island Mark Pool. Okay. Here we are. See what I'm talking about, though? See all these fucking cards? They're all different. They're all fucking different, but they're all the same. Okay. It's this one. I believe. Yeah, no other markings. It's this one. What are you? Revised edition. Revised edition. Which is 3rd edition. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't actually... I don't know. This one... Some of these islands are really expensive. It might have been 1st edition then. Man, I don't know. So many cards. Yeah, right? Am I weird for watching 2 pieces of media at the exact same time? No. I mean, I kind of do the same thing when I'm playing like RuneScape and watching something, or like right now I'm doing 2 things at once. Like, it's just, sometimes your brain just needs it, man. You're good. I can tell you that for the most part, for most things in your life, if you have the thought, am I weird because I do blank? The answer is maybe to normal people, but amongst similar people, no. Which is like, no, duh, Sparrow. Amongst people that are like you're not going to be weird. But I mean, like, it's a, people don't think about it. Like, there's plenty of people that are going to be doing exactly what you're doing right this second. Solo sniper video. Hell yeah. Is he winning? This is revised again. It's this one. I got 2 of these. Okay, I have 2 foil and a bunch of non-foil of this card, so we'll start with the foils. This song always reminds me of Mario 64. Okay. This one at least has a set name on it. It's one of the newer cards, which is very nice. I have a lot of Wild Veil Drain cards because it was one of the boxes I opened. I also have a lot of Drift, Aether Drift. I'm planning on having a lot of Lorwyn though. That's I really like that set, how it looks. It's really cool. I don't know if it's gonna be any playable, but I really like it. 270, 2 of these, and they're foil, baby. Woo! Fun fact: I can't watch short content on YouTube. It's got to be at least 40 minutes for an hour long. Yeah, No, I understand. I do both, but like I do appreciate a long video to like get me through like RuneScape grinds and stuff. Whoops. Whoa. Okay, Wilds of a Drain 270. We want 4 more of these. So now if I go to Island and check Wilds of a Drain 470, 270, it says I have 4. Oh, right, because one was the foil. Never mind. I should have 2 foil. Why didn't that update? I put 2, I swear. Anyway. Hey, Killbot, what's up, dude? Okay, next cards. This is... There's no set listed. I don't know what set that is. But, as usual, we can just look up the number on the printing. 287. 287. And that is going to be from Time Spiral. Woo! I don't know where I got all these cards. Like, some of these cards I know didn't come from my stepmom, and I don't remember buying, like, Time Spiral cards. Like, I really only bought Conflicts, you know, at the time. Island. Edit card details. Some things just appear like that. Yeah, right? Uh... 259. This is Ravnica. Yes, return to Ravnica. 1, please. Just showed up and decided to stay. Yeah. We got a cat that way. Currently being taken care of by my grandmother, so it's really sort of her cat at the moment. But my mom and I were on a walk, like in her neighborhood, and a kitten just started following us, like meowing, following us, hanging out, like followed us literally all the way home. I was like, well, we double checked, we put out like lost things, and the person who was the owner was like, hey, that's my cat. It doesn't have a good home here, honestly. And they said the story was that cat was bought for her as a present because she gave me way too much information on the phone. Nah, be vague about it. She was bought for her as an I'm sorry present from her husband for things her husband had done, and that's all I'm gonna put it there. She told me the whole story. I did not need the whole story. Anyway, her husband decided that in order to make up for these things, he was going to buy her a cat. He bought her a cat. She did not want a cat. And now she had to take care of a living animal that he did not help take care of. And then, when they got in another fight, because, surprise, surprise, he did the thing again, he got mad and locked the cat outside and wouldn't let it back in. So she was like, that's my cat. Please don't bring it back. If you know a place someone who could take it, if you could have it, if you could take it yourself and take care of it, like, I cannot have it here. It's not good for it. And we were like, yeah, all right, we got it. Don't worry. So my grandma's taking care of her. The cat's name is Magnet, by the way, because of the way she just attached to us and followed us home. Good cat. Tragic kitty. Yeah. But she's a wonderful cat. Very, very pretty cat. Hold on. Actually, I might even have a picture. Hold on. Hold on. It's mostly pictures of Bilbo. Perhaps a Magnet picture or two. Just found their way into my phone. Why are you wah-wah-wahing? Well, I found one, but you can't see her face, so... It's just me gripping her head. Oh, there we go. Hold on. this picture. Put it into Discord. Come on. Put it into my personal notes Discord. Send that away. Quick notes. Send. Okay. And then I pull that up. Quick notes. Open link. Bam. Cat. That's Magnet. It's kind of a blurry picture because he was in the middle of headbutting my phone at my grandma's house, but good cat. Pretty standard ass cat. Was a lot less fluffy as a kitten and became incredibly fluffy when she got older. Okay. What fucking set? Thank you for the A. God, what fucking set is this, man? Is this revised? No, it's not revised. It's gotta be 5th edition. It's gotta be. Because it looks like this now. It has the 1992? 97. It has the 97. So it's gotta be. It's this edition. It has to be. Darcy blows. Right there. Darcy blows. Got it. Okay. This card is probably... Is this 4th edition again? If this is 5th edition, it says 1997 on it. This one says 1996 on it, but it's got a brown border. No white border, like it's about a black border. But 1996 is listed on it. So... My car's name, my cat's name is Misty. She's a smoky calico. Hell yeah. Why is she smoking? Does she know that's bad for her? Anyway. Well, I gotta bury my bones real fast. Look at me. Burying so many bones. Being so respectful to the dead. Being so respectful for the dead, the gods are gonna love me so much more. Let me pray. Actually, I'm about to level up prayer, actually. Okay. Island. God, man, I don't know. Island Douglas Schuler. 2 bulldogs, a teacup troll, and a cat. Damn. A lot of dog. We had a German Shepherd, but she has passed away somewhat recently. Well, somewhat recently. Within the last 6 months. She was around for like 13 years, though, so pretty good for a German Shepherd. They don't tend to live very long. They're big dogs with a lot of heart and not a lot of life. She's very dumb. Very nice and dumb. See, but it's not... Oh, it is this. I'm an idiot. It has the set marker on it. It's Mirage again. I'm not paying attention. I don't want to be inside. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. The only outside animals we have are chickens. Island Storm Icon. Navigating Storm Icon. What is this? No, what is the actual, like... Tempest. Yeah, we only have 1 chicken left. We usually start... We have 6 chickens, then we basically just hold on to them until, like, we just keep them alive, like pets, until they sort of die naturally. We don't, like, kill them for food or anything. Is this remastered Tempest? No, this is old Tempest. Okay. Anyway, but we're down to... We always have a point where we're down to only 1 chicken left, and she's just hanging on, hanging out. I like birds. They're very interesting to me. Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. I'm not huge on birds. Yeah, you think it's a little funny for me, but like, I don't know. They're fine. I like, you know, I'm a basic bitch. I like crows and ravens and stuff. I think those are neat. I like roadrunners. Like parrots, I'm kind of whatever on. I think that's partly because I had not a parrot, but I had a parakeet growing up. And I hated that guy. He was just an asshole all the time. Constantly tried to bite you. Was fucking loud. He would scream all the time. He'd be like, ah, ah, And you're like, fucking God. Maybe want to implode. Fuck is this set? Meh. Ice Age. Ice Age. That's it. But yeah. It's really annoying. I like looking at them. Yeah, that's fair. We had a, this is what we had. Sun Conure. Not really a parakeet, but I had a conure. That's right. I don't know why I call it a parakeet, but I had one of these growing up. And it was really pretty. His name was Bernie. He was a little shit lord. I hate that man. He was the worst. He would bite me all the time. He would scream all the time. Oh, I'm out of prayer pots again. I only have 12 war dragons. I think we can make it. We got food and anti-fires and good armor. Should be fine. Who needs prayer? Not me. Good news, boys. We're almost halfway through the islands. Luckily, that is actually... Oh, actually, I should update that. I had multiple of these and I didn't check. That it would be all the islands I own, though, so it is like a plus. We are getting through them. Okay, the last 3 on this halfway is all the same card. Thank God. And this one is a Mirage set again. Probably the one I was missing. 335. Nope. One I already put in, I guess, and didn't pay attention. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I look up Mirage now... No, Island, I mean. And look up the Mirage one. I should have 4, because I already had one in here, I thought. Hold on. Let me check the... Let me double check the pile and make sure I didn't, like... This isn't fucking it up and I have to put 4 in. Because it already assumes there's one. Because I guess I already had one of these in here. Oh, it might be in the other pile. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, I do have 4 of them. So... I do have to be careful about that. If I want this to be fully accurate, I gotta be careful about making sure that knowing that, like, yes, it will, when it says 1 automatically, that's counting the previous one. So if it has that little green bar of, like, you already have this, pay attention to it. When I was 5, I was placed into a pen with chase ducks to help him get out for something. I had to wrestle a duck. That's funny. Ducks are cute. Okay, ducks are one of the birds that I do like, for sure. I know they have some weirdnesses, but I do like them. I like watching them eat peas on TikTok. They're just like on the peas. Hey, prayer level 55, and we got 1 prayer point out of that. Which means, in theory, we could flick right now. Hold on. I don't think I flick correctly, but... So unnecessary. With 1 prayer point, it's possible. It's possible. Anyway. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to... I need to put cards in. That requires full fucking concentration there. Alright, this is... 2 of these. Okay. 235. 35.
Hydrate, you bastard!
Jesus
Hydrate!
Christ, that scares the shit out of me every time. Good Lord. Makes me jump out of my skin every time that happens. Dragon bones. Okay, I'll hydrate right now. Hold on. And I'll drink a potion in RuneScape, so we'll double hydrate. So hydrated. Okay. Excuse me. M13. Wait. I already had some of these. Okay, so there's 3 because there was already 1. We're updating. Cool. 2 of these. Alright, bones. Let's see. 237. It's gonna be the full art 237 from Zendikar. Perfect. 2 of these, baby. This dragon's kicking my ass. Alright, 2 of these. These are gonna be 236. I'll be so happy when I'm out of all my like old cards and like when I've gone through my entire set and all I'm gonna get is like new cards and they're all gonna have the set like and stuff all listed directly on them. It's gonna be great. Oh, Shards of Alara again. Really? Oh no, I don't have this one. We're good. This is a cool one. I like the Shards of Alara Island a lot. And you know what this will mean? This will mean I can look through my island collection. How your legs feeling? It's fine. I've stood for honestly I complain about it, but like I stand for 8 hours at a time at work. Like it's fine. I'm vibing. Back's feeling good though. I am probably gonna take a break and get some water here in a second, but no rush on that. I got 3 more islands I want to put in, and then we'll do that. Well, it's 3, but it's like 3 that are multiples. Anyway, edit existing card. This one is from 236 again, but it's Zendikar. What? I had some of these already? Hold on. No fucking way, man. How many of these have I, like, did I not put in the right pile correctly? I always gotta make sure, like, lock eyes on it before I say, like, yes, I did have one of those. Oh, there it is. Okay. So make sure we tell it we have 3. Ow. Oh, come on. I only got 2 dragons left. Don't kill me on the fucking second to last dragon. What the shit, man? Fuck off with that shit. Okay. We gotta hope this last dragon doesn't kill us. Oh, I guess we have 1 food. Something. Yeah, keep doing the fire. Keep doing the fire. It's better for me. Honestly, I might just kill a baby dragon for the last. No, fuck it. We're in a coward. We'll prayer flick for this. Yeah, he can't beat us. We have the power of God and anime on our side. Oh, I ran out of God power. Alright, Dragon Bones. Nice. We're done. We bury the bones. Honestly, decent XP. Decent XP. Alright. We get the fuck out of here. You. We're gonna go drop off our loot, being 2 dragon heads. Also, we're already almost out of prayer potions. Jesus, I spent so much money on those. Fucking A. You know what? Let's sell our metal sheets while we have them. To use that money to buy more potions. Yeah, we'll slow sell them. I'll sell eventually, and then we'll get a new Slayer task and come back and figure out what we need. While we're walking, okay. Island, crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. So the ad said, "Huh." I prefer the crispy, the soft chicken tacos from Del Taco. Honestly, overall, Del Taco, I prefer Del Taco. It's just better. It's just better. Taco Bell's fine. It's good. I love a good Taco Bell, but Del Taco is the way to go. Okay, assignment from Neve. 129 Dagonoth. Okay, great. How many assignments have I done? Okay, at 49 tasks, we're gonna hop over to Konar for a task because she gives way more points. We can get it, and every 10 tasks you get like a chunk of points. Okay, so all right, we're getting back into this. Here we go. And we'll figure out I'll get to I'll get set up for the Slayer task while we're on my break. Apparently, I already had some of these too, so we'll make that 4 because I have 3 in my hand. It's really annoying fighting cards like, oh, you already had one of those. Like, cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Island. And you hope you're not running into one that already fucking exists, kind of thing. Like 236 M11, right? Like, hold on. Do I have an M11? No. Okay. So like M11, 236. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All I can eat from Taco Bell. Everything else gets soggy so fast. Oh, they did make them smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight up. That's just the thing they do, that all companies do now. Things just get smaller, and they try and keep them the same price. Check all the retro lands out, put them on top. God, still, most of my lands do not have a fucking set number on them, or an easy to find set number, I should say. All right, I'm gonna take a small food break. Yeah, a small food break, small water break, and then I will come back and we'll do a little bit more. Now, probably it might be a shorter stream today, just because I do have to get going pretty soon here and start fucking doing the big things I need to do for getting ready to go on the airplane and then onto the boat. So, yeah. But for right now, I'm just vibing because I've done most everything I need. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. See you in a second. I'm gonna also throw you guys in an ad zone, so sorry about that. I see you did not take going to the ad zone very well. Also, yeah, I mean, look, as far as the Olive Garden thing goes, it is a sit down and eat place, but places like that have to deliver to survive at this point. People don't want to go anywhere. And I get it. I don't want to go anywhere either. You know? Okay. Island. This one is from not remastered, what was the other one we did? The something. God. 1987. Energy Gathering. Island JW Frost. Okay. It is gonna be this one. Here it is. This is from 5th edition. This is number, I don't know. Yeah. 2 of those. Okay. Let's see. This one is from 4th edition, I think. Doesn't have a number on it, unfortunately. No, it's not 4th edition. It's, I guess this is the one. Mark Poole Island. Here we go. Mark Poole's been doing stuff for a while. It's 8th Drift, man. That's a newer set. He's still making fucking art. Look, this is the art he did here, and then this is all the original shit. Mark Poole's never fucking stops, man. Okay, let's see. It is almost like this, but it's not this. It's white bordered. It's like this, but I don't think it's unlimited. No, it could be, but it could also be revised. You know what I mean? I can't tell if it's unlimited or revised. I think it's revised. Yeah, it looks like revised based on the coloring. I hate that, like, I can't tell. I'm pretty sure this is revised. It would make sense because the other one was revised as well. So, no. Stop it. Revised. There she is. There's our she blows. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these babies. Hold on, my noodles are ready. Made a cup noodle. Twitch are the character limit, so you can't copy paste cool emoticon arts fully. Yeah. I've seen some good ones though. Bless me. Okay. All right. We got an assignment. That's right. It was Dagonoths. I have to look up what they're. Hold on. God, I really wish there was a Slayer plugin that just told you like what their weakness is, what they do, it's like damage. But there's one that kind of does that, but doesn't really. Okay. They have no melee defense. They got no magic defense. They got no range defense. So whatever the fuck I want. Then I'm probably just gonna whip them. Unbalanced. Definitely kind of be used on the Catacombs of Corrend. Okay. So we should just go to the ones on. Despite the combat level of these Dagonoth, they're considered very weak by most players, especially in comparison to the stronger variant on Waterbirth Island. Okay, so let's go to the ones in Catacombs of Corrend. That's easy. Swap out for a. We might not even need any prayer, honestly, because if you go to good defenses, you don't even need to worry about it. Let's see. Damn you, Twitch. Can't do anything fun. This is fucking horrific looking. What's the text I just got? Okay, it was a cat. It sure was. Sure thing, buddy. Okay, we got our one dose of prayer potion bag. Let's see if we even need it. Probably. But Catacombs of Corinne is not a hard thing to just get to, so. In theory, we could just keep teleporting back and forth between our house and Corinne if we really needed to. I would rather not, but. Okay, where are the Dagonauts in here? God, such a fucking big fucking here. Set target. Turn on the RuneScape GPS. RuneScape TomTom. I think I want to set my quick prayer to range, honestly. Maybe melee. I don't know. It's tough. It's hard to say. Alright, so they say if I have good defensive bonuses, I should be fine. I'm fighting them. Ow. Oh, I didn't get a better weapon. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. This hurts. Oh, we don't have my defender. Hold on. Wait. Alright, we definitely want prayer pots. Give me a sec. So we need to buy more of those. A couple more. We don't need any of these. It was just taking up space. Swordfish for healing now. And then we swap this out for... We don't need this shield. We want a defender and a whip. Better. Okay. That's already going to help a lot. And then... common cold. I need... rare potion. God, they're so fucking expensive. Why are they so fucking expensive? 100. Jesus. Bank that shit. Make me fucking regret ever buying anything ever. Okay, anyway. Back to Corinne. Range is not the play on that one. Okay. We're on controlled. Yeah, perfect. Get that shared XP in. Alright, now we go. Now we're ready. This one's gonna be mostly AFK, which will be nice. Or it should be at least. Alright, just post up right here. Auto retaliate on. Actually, the defenses might be better now. With the defender, it might have been all the world versus a fucking the shield I was using. I might not even need these prayer pots. We'll take it. We'll keep an eye on our health, but we'll just leave it for now and see if we get how we do. Okay. Okay. Let's finish up these islands. Well, I'm eating my soup, actually, but... Oh, I took damage. Took damage again. Alright. So it's not perfect, but... It's pretty good. Alright, I'm just gonna use the prayer pods. Actually, that's right. In Corinne, in the Catacombs, if you collect the bones and bury them, you get a prayer point back. I forgot about that. So it kind of sustains itself in a way. Alright, anyway. What is this? I think this is Guilds of Ravnica. Okay, edit card details. This one is 293. Nope. It is... Where'd it go? We're having to go City of Guilds. We got 2 of those. Shit. Ugh. Why is it so cheap to throw a party at a haunted house? Because the ghosts all bring the booze. This is dumb. Good job, but that was dumb. Excuse me. They're very silly. Wait, I just realized you're saying you have a cold. My bad, dude. Sorry about that. That sucks. I just realized what you were saying. You're just like the common cold. I'm like, haha, funny joke about what I'm doing over here in RuneScape. It's like, no. Literally has a cold. Okay. Island. This one is actually labeled Thank the Gods. Edit card details. M15. 3, 4, 5, 6. 257. Okay. Here we have 2 of these. Each of those. I know this one's Wild Terrain. Excellent. Okay, so Island. This one is Time Spiral. I'm learning. Or should I double check? Nope. No 286 Time Spiral yet. Time Spiral 286. We got 2 of these. Did you hear about the guy that tried to use a wasteland on his opponent's strip mine? He discovered a mine is a terrible thing to waste. Also, you can't... Oh, I guess you can't wasteland. Yeah, never mind, yeah. No, you can. I was dumb. Sorry, I was thinking about the cards. I was like, fucking a waste. Stupid. Dumb. Okay. I'm 11. Shoot. Four, 5. 235. Oh, I already have 2 here, which tells me I didn't type 2. Which tells me I should just add 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna double check that. Hold on. If I click off on this and do this guy, this it already says 2. Okay, hold on. Go back a step. What is this? 2, 3, 5. Okay, 3. I'll update this card. Not that one. Go back a step. Different 2, 3, 5. Damn it. Island. 2, 3, 5. The other 2, 3, 5. The M13. No, M11 2, 3, 5. I don't have it. Okay, why was it marked as having it? Anyway. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I guess I pressed the buttons. I didn't think about what I was up to. Okay. Okay, Wilds of Eldraine. This is a cool card. I like this one a lot. Whoa. This is Whoa 263. We have 3 of. Look at this baby. I love the like fancy art cards like that. Like the big full arts. Okay, so let me explain. Waste, first and foremost, waste is a type of card that is... Oh, hold on, I gotta get this song. Waste is a type of card that is like land, like islands, mountains, forests, etc., swamps, except it's not a color. So all the other lands are like, this land has a color, and the color is blue or something, right? Waste is a colorless land. It is like, basically you use it for robots and things, like colorless robot land. A strip mine itself is literally just tap it to add land, right? Like you tap it, you can add land, and you can also tap it to sacrifice the land to destroy someone else's land. Waste Land is a card that lets you turn, basically, to sacrifice. You can do the same thing. Basically, Wasteland and Strip Mine are basically the same card. Here's the joke. So when they say, you know, Wasteland on his opponent's Strip Mine, he basically destroys the Strip Mine in the same way that his Strip Mine would probably destroy his Wasteland. And, like, and Waste is the colorless mana that they can both produce. Therefore, a mine is a terrible thing of waste, which is a reference to a really old anti-drug ad where they would say, you know, drugs fuck up your mind, and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So there's all the context for you. Because everything eventually gets revealed. Alright. Oh, out of prayer. I'm trying to kill mostly just the big ones, but here's what it is. Okay. This one is 237 from M11. 237. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Oh, I am out. I didn't turn my prayer back on. Like, why am I getting hurt? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these lands. Wow, that's a decent chunk. And these are thankfully fucking labeled. Island. Edit card details. And 15. And these are number 256. How many was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands. Okay. Boom. Okay. Well, here's a good thing. I always had great flavor. God damn it. Flavor text is the text on the bottom of the card that gives you a little story about the card that's not any of the text about what it actually does. Not every card has flavor text, but a lot of them do. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. A noodle had fallen on the floor and I had just noticed it. And I picked it up off the ground because it had fallen out of my cup of noodle. And I threw it into my trash can, or I tried to, and I overshot it considerably, and it hit my my glass case full of Warhammer stuff, and just stuck to the side of the case. This is funny. It's like, it's got stuck there. Okay, another M15. I don't remember buying any 15 either. But yes, I did. This is 255. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yes. Fun fact, one of the things about Magic cards that has never changed is the back. They have had the exact same back, like, design since the very first cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 islands from Chippy. This is another of that set that Alara, I think. Yeah, Shards of Alara at number 235, the one I hadn't put in yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you know when llamas spit on you, it's actually throw up? No, I didn't. That's gross. I mean, llamas don't spit on me that often. I don't interact with llamas all that frequently. But good to know. $292. This is another Ravnica City of Guilds, which we already had one of, so I guess we actually had 2 of. Hold on, I'm going to double check this real quick. 292, back. 292. Okay, we do only have one of those, okay. I'm making sure that it's not like, if there's any that was like, okay, you know what, I'm actually going to do an experiment. Hold on. Let's check an island card that we have a lot of. Let's say M15 256. Let's say we didn't notice we had that. We go into here. We go M15 256. Okay, we were at like what, 9? If I add 1, does it just bring it back down to 1 if I'm not paying attention? Hold on. Okay, 256 is at 9. So if I go in and I say we have 1, add to collection, and then we go to island, 256, it's down to 9 still. Nothing got added. No, there's 1 here. Separately. Okay. That's weird. Update this card. Uh-oh. I have to actually remove this card. Hold on. Most recent one. This one. Delete card. So they are going in as like different ones if I have one already, I guess. Ooh, I might have been putting the wrong number of violins in for some of these. We'll have to play with this a little bit. Anyway. You know what? I bet. Hold on. Is there an app for this? Can I just fucking... Hold on, log in. Logging in on my phone real fast. I'm wondering if I could just like scan the cards. People actually use light mode on things? No fucking way. I would never. My collection. Add card. Can I not like... No. Extra options. Okay. Yeah, no. Ooh, but yeah, there is a button I didn't see before. Check this out. Extra options. Collection data. I want to see that shit. Hell yeah. Just view collection data. Estimated current value, 1,733. So far, 1,169 cards. I'm not even a quarter of the way through it. I'm maybe a quarter of the way through it. 2008 was 18 years ago. How does that make you feel? I don't know. I'm used to it at this point. Look, man, I graduated high school in 2013. Like, it's been a while since anything was any time. It's fine. Currently, my color breakdown is a lot of blue. A lot of colorless. I guess it's because there's a lot of land in there right now. Type breakdown, land, yeah. That's fascinating. Anyway, cards. So this was 291, which we did not put in yet. I gotta make them aggro again. They only stay aggressive for like 10 minutes. Island. Edit card details. 291. This is whoop. Where'd it go? Ravnica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. Another Ravnica. It looks very similar, but that's not the same card. It's concerning because I think I have this one on here already. I do. Yet another one of these. I guess I kept fucking forgetting that I already had one of those. I swear I just put these down. Hold on. Am I crazy? Didn't I just see one of these? I feel like I just did. I guess I didn't. Alright. Never mind. Yeah, I did not. Well, it's in this pile somewhere, and one day it will get sorted physically as well as digitally. My sister was only 1 year old in 2013. Yeah. Yeah. My sister was 8. Now she's 20, almost 21. 21 this year. But yeah, time happens, man. And every day, not to get existential on you, but we inch ever closer to death. Not a single one of us will not die. And I know that's like, no shit, but like, I don't know, it's something to think about where it's like, it's hard to imagine not being around, even though you will be. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Literally happens to everybody and you cannot escape it. You're welcome for that. Give the Nokia, it will live forever. That's true. Alright, we're almost done with the islands, boys. We are almost done with the islands. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the same one. We're at the very end here. Credit card details. This one is number 234. And it is M11. Magic 2011. All right, I counted and forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Boom. While we are laying in our graves, find the Nokia will rise to the throne. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Islands set in the case. Now, I have a fuckload of other cards. I might do a couple of these before we finish out today. I'll grab a handful of these. Okay. Let's see. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. And then we have to actually type. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. It's not from the list. It's from Magic 13. There we go. Add the collection. Boom. And thus we begin the process. This is how it normally goes. Ephemeron. This one is from Time Spiral? Yeah, Time Spiral is the only option, really. Well, it's Time Spiral Remastered. I want regular Time Spiral. Yeah, there we go. Old school Time Spiral. Crystal Seer. Oh, I guess that's the only version of that card. Whirler Rogue. ORI? No, yeah. ORI. Magic Origins. There we go. Cool. Lumen Grid Warden. I'm gonna fight the air. This one is from Mirrodon. Mirrodon, excuse me. And then Merfolk Looter. And it's from M10. Moonbow. Illusionist. This one is from, yeah, Kamigawa. Cool. Moonbow? Probably Moonbow. Water Servant. Also from M11. Oh. Shit, ran out of prayer again. Consultor. Dagon off head. I can take this where I can get them. Dagon off heads are good. Okay. Grixis Illusionist. We want Conflux. Thank you. Oh, I actually had 2 of those. Oh, I actually had 3 of those. I lied. Grixis Illusionist. Update this card. Make it so I have 3 of them. Cool. Cloud Elemental. This one is M11 again. Backwater Elemental. Conflux. Cool. Oh, I had 2 of those. I had 3 of those. Fuck, I need to check that before I hit go. I keep... Literally, it was just, like, further down the... Like, just the next card. I just didn't look at what it was. Okay. Alright. Nurok Prodigy. Only one of these. We're paying attention now. Is it Darksteel? Yeah, it's only from Darksteel. Okay. Gossamer Phantasm. 2 of these, and I want it from regular Time Spiral, I think. No, I want it from Planar Chaos. Add 2. And that did actually add 2, right? I'm paranoid. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Martyr of Frost. This one's from Cold Snap. Veiling Oddity. This one's from Planar Chaos. Oh, fucking, I keep doing that. Once again, I had 3 of these. Anyway. Scroll Thief. From M11. Unblinking Bleb. I got 2 of the Unblinking Blebs. Terraformer. Have you played Oblivion Remastered yet? Yes, I actually streamed it a little bit. Thank you for the nut. It was fun. It was a good time. It was just Oblivion again, so I didn't really keep playing it because I'm not the biggest Oblivion stan, but it was a good time. I did enjoy it. There was something about it being remastered that did make it feel better, even though it literally didn't change any of the mechanics. Graphics was nuts. Yeah, it was really neat that they could just do that. Future Sight. Although it was furthest I've ever gotten in Oblivion, I will say. Marrow Levitator, I've got 2 of these. They're both from Eventide, yeah. Okay. Fathom Seer. Regular time spiral, baby. Remastered? Nuh-uh. Stony Brook Angler. This one is from Lorwyn. Oh, the original Lorwyn. Hell yeah. That's cool. I mean, we did. There was like another announcement of like another Skyrim remaster or something, but this time for the Switch or something like that. The game really literally has released like 12 times or something crazy. Like, I don't know what it exactly is, but it's a lot. Also, fun fact. You remember when... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. No, this is... I had the collection. Lorwyn, hold on. You remember how, remember when the trailer released for Elder Scrolls 6? You remember how they were like, when it released, we're like, holy shit, it's been like a decade or something, or whatever it was. Like, it's been like 5 years since the Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out. When's the new Elder Scrolls game coming out? And they just put out that little like teaser trailer where you just saw the name. You just saw Elder Scrolls 6, and that's all you saw, right? Because they had like barely started. Fucking that trailer came out like 5 years into Skyrim's life, or 6 years or 7 or something like that. And it has been as long as it took for that trailer to come out as it has been since that trailer released. Like, yeah. Like, it was like, everyone was like, damn, we haven't heard anything about Elder Scrolls 6 for years. What's happening? And they were like, oh, don't worry. We got it. Look, here, we're working on it right now. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then the same amount of time passed. Like, oh, so that was a lie. I had more Lorwyn cards than I thought. 2. Actually, any is more than I thought. Teardrop Kami. It's gonna be Betrayers of Kamigawa. A lot of Kamigawa in here too. Stony Brook Banneret. Stony Brook Banneret. So many fucking merfolk, man. Got 2 of these. Fallout 5 has an anniversary issue now too. Fallout 5? I mean 4, right? Or do you mean 76? Because there has yet to be a 5 as of yet. You're good. I was like, did I miss a whole game? Like, I had a moment there. I sure would have heard about it. Like, Planar Chaos. Hell yeah. Stream bed. Yeah, I mean, like, how long has that been out? Like, this fucking million years. Also, it's crazy how time gets soft on stuff. Like, I remember at the time, Fallout 4 was seen as like... No, it makes you not think. Like, I understand. At the time, Fallout 4 was seen as like basically the worst Fallout game of the bunch. Everyone was like, this game sucks. It's awful. It's shit. Like, I remember, like, and only... Ooh, Dark Totem Top. Shit. When that happened. Like, it was just a thing people were like... They just didn't like it for whatever reason. Like, there's a bunch of reasons, but, like, they just thought it was shit, basically. I remember people really, like not liking it. But now, looking back on it, it's, like, a classic for a lot of folks. They're like, yeah, that was... Or, like, that's, like, the Fallout game they have played, you know? I don't know. I'm like I look back on it favorably myself too. I'm like, I actually really enjoyed that game. I don't know what everyone was talking about. Like, you know, 76 came out. Everyone was well, 4 is better than this. Yeah. You know, 76 did have its good moments. Like, there were some moments that really made that game alright. Yeah, because it like lowered the amount of options you could have for what you could say, basically. And you would sometimes get confused by like, oh, this is what I want to say. And then your character would be like, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. And your character would be like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're like, whoa, hold on, what? That's not what I wanted to say. Yeah, exactly. It took away some freedom. But like, when I played Fallout 76 the first time, I played it with a buddy, and we just like basically only played together. And it was and we like didn't know anything about the game. We were just walking around exploring, and we took pictures everywhere we went. We took screenshots with the screenshot tool that lets you like take pictures with like frames and stuff. So anytime we unlocked a new frame from visiting a new area, we take a picture with that like new area in the new frame, that kind of thing. And that was a lot of fun. Like just walking around with a buddy and exploring the world that they had given us was really cool. You know how they did with Oblivion. That would be nice. It would still be janky as all hell. I don't think New Vegas could handle it, to be honest, but one would hope. But yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it a lot at the time. And then when I went back to try and play on my own, it was just not the same kind of shit. And like, I tried playing it with my partner, and we both were like, this is not good. And they also really like Fallout, but they never actually really played the games. They just like Fallout as a concept and like watched a lot of like lore videos and stuff. But yeah, New Vegas Remaster would be cool. Savior's coming on. Yeah, that's right. Skyline Predator. Yeah, Return to Ravnica. Got one of those. Asperia's Skywatch. Return to Ravnica. Got one of those. It's a tabletop for Fallout. Yeah, I've seen it at work. I actually I have one of the Fallout commander decks for Magic. It's the Mothman one, and it's pretty neat. But there's a token in that. There's a special mechanic in the Fallout commander deck called Radiation, which works like Mill, but also does damage. Mill is like when you make people throw their cards in the graveyard. And so you irradiate people, and then they have to take damage and also throw their cards away. It's pretty neat. But in order to keep track of my Mill tokens, like how many radiation tokens I have, I bought some bottle caps that were meant for the tabletop game, I think, or some tabletop game. They're like real Nuka-Cola bottle caps. They're not real, you know, as real as they could be. You know, they're like real bottle caps with the Nuka-Cola printing on them. And I use those for my like markers. So I just hand people caps when it's like they take radiation. It's fun. It's a good time. And I carry them in a Mentats box. Okay. This card I recognize, Cathari Screecher. I don't know why. This one really, the art really stuck in my head. There was something about it. I don't know what it was that just like stuck with me. It was a card I saw a lot in my decks or something. I don't know. Cathari Screecher. It's one of those ones I think that kind of reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit. Suratami Rainjaber. Suratami. Get two of those. Champions of Kagawa. Correct. Okay. Provokian Mist. This one is from Cold Snap. 500 cigarettes. Thrumming Bird. The Thrumming Bird. This one is not from that. This one is from... God, what set is that? Scars of Mirrodin. Guard. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Harrier, what's up, dude? I really need to get these, like, alerts to, like, ease into it. What's up, my man? I was in your stream the other day when you were playing Miku. I was just kind of lurking, but I never meant to say hello, and I just got distracted. But I was there. I was watching. The Miku rhythm game. Tower break. Return to Ravnica. Yeah. Good sound, right? It is a good sound. Breeze. Crawler. This is from Saviors of Kamigawa. Yep. Augur of Bolus. And that's not from Foundations Jumpstart. No, no, no. This is from M13. The original print of Augur of Bolus. Plated Sea Strider. Plated Sea Strider. This one's gonna be Scars of Mirrodin. Got one of those. Okay, Sora Tommy Mirror Guard. This one's from Champions of Kamigawa as well. A lot of Kamigawa cards. I did not know. I didn't know Kamigawa set was like that old, you know? Yeah, it is regular Zendikar that's from. Oh, I had two of those. Shit. I'm definitely paying attention. Speaking of, that's the wrong card. See, it's Shoal Serpent, not Shoal Kraken. Those are two different cards. Very different. Ooh, that's actually, I should keep track of that. So now, by the way, if I'm ever looking through my deck and I'm like, man, I really wish that, like, what's some of the syntax here? Give me the syntax. Where's the card text? Yeah, oh. So if I go, landfall. I search my collection. Bam! It's like, okay, well, you've got Shoal Serpent in your collection. You've got Tato Farmer, who has landfall. You have Tireless Tracker, who has landfall. Ruin Crab has landfall. Eumidian Terrabotanist has landfall. And Bloodghast has landfall. And then I'm like, okay, cool. You know? I can just look stuff up. By the way, speaking of Fallout, there's Tato Farmer. He's a ghoul. God, you know what this looks like right now? All the fucking Dagonoths on me in here in RuneScape. You know that meme with the couch? It's happening right here to me right now. Except it's don't call an ambulance for me. Or call an ambulance, but not for me, and then I whip out the gun. Alright, I'm gonna do one more stack of cards. And that's probably gonna be it for me today because I have to go get ready. I have to make sure everything is squared away. I have to go to the store and I have to buy mini toothpaste. Because I can't take big toothpaste on the plane or they'll shoot me. So, you know, that kind of thing. And card. Wall of Frost. Eventually I'll get rid of I'll finish all my blue cards, but we're not there yet. Wall of Frost is from M11. This is so much easier to do than the lands. The lands are the slowest fucking process. It might be one of the things I do is I just go through and I collect all the lands and just do them all at once because they suck so much and the rest are so much easier. Wall of Frost. Okay, add the collection. Kraken Gok. Hatchling. Kraken Hatchling. This one is from Zendikar. Perfect. You have to protect the plane from toothpaste bombs. No, 100%. Though, you know, I don't know. I don't think the domestic flight from California to Texas is going to have a toothpaste bomb problem, but you never know. You're right, you never know. Making those assumptions is how you end up with toothpaste bombs. Mm-hmm. No, for sure. No, I know it is. That's why I'm going to go get a mini toothpaste. Though, I had a thought earlier in the shower. I was like, why does mini matter? Like, it's still a bomb, right? Like, but it's like, it's because you can only have so much. And even if it's a bomb, if it's that small, it's not going to cause that much damage. You know? Tannerite. Sodium toothpaste. Ask for water. Stuff that shit in. Makes a little fun explosion. Don't do that. Do not do that. Did I mention that I'm on like a specific government, like, not watch list. Oh, it sounded like I was about to say watch list. No. I'm on a government list of people that have been thoroughly checked through like serious fucking background checks and like literally going through my entire life, everything I've ever done, anything that's any information about me, like maybe even following me for a bit, I don't know. All I know is that I specifically signed up to be like heavily scrutinized and put on a list of people who are like trustworthy enough to like I can basically skip a lot of TSA stuff. Basically, I was like, hey, I have nothing to hide. I just want to travel easier. Can you put me on the list of people who are allowed to travel easier? And they're like, yeah, sure. We're going to have to fucking really like get DNA samples. We're going to have to like fingerprint every one of your fingers. We're going to like, you're going to be known, a known entity to the government. Very known. I'm like, cool. Yeah. Put me in, coach. And it was great. When I came back from Japan, with a bunch of my classmates when I went and studied abroad for a little bit, they all got stuck in fucking, they all got stuck in customs for a long time. And I did not. I basically just they just ushered me through, like, no, you sir, you go this way. And then I just like walked past everything and they didn't even ask me if I brought anything into the country. And I had, but it was like toys and stuff, but still, it was funny. Did you ever see someone with a big cartoony detonator with the plunger and toothpaste? Let the flight attendant know. That's a good point. The plunger is the dead giveaway, you know. The toothpaste, you know, you never know, but plunger, definitely. Many times I've seen a dude with a plunger about to blow up a building, you know. It's crazy. You're like, oh shit, that guy's got a cartoon plunger. You know what he's up to. Oh, peace out. All right. Drill knock. Cold snap. Okay. Mirren spy. I wonder how many government agents have watched people jork it. Probably a lot, honestly. The government knows. Yeah. 100%. Oh, that wasn't... Okay, well, that was out of order. Hold on. Put that in now. There was another steel-clad serpent, but it was, like, deeper in. Cool. Excuse me, Puffy. Alright. Seagate Oracle. Rise of Eldrazi. One, please. Beldakin. Engineer. Okay. Dark Steel. Floating. Dream. Zubera. Champions of Kamigawa. Oh shit. Another steel-clad serpent. Fuck off. They know every. I don't like that. Update this card. Digital footprint's gonna haunt me one day. Yeah, it's funny is that there's a lot of folks that are like worried about that kind of thing, like digital footprint stuff. But fun fact for you: if you don't leave a digital footprint, if you do a bunch of stuff online and you have like really good privacy tools or whatever, and somehow you manage to leave absolutely no footprint, that still leaves a footprint. Because there is an empty space where you should be and all your activity around it, they can still see the perfect outline of who you are and what you do and all that stuff with what's missing. It's fascinating. And it's like, no matter, in fact, the more you work to hide yourself, the better and easier it is for them to get a better understanding. If you only hide some and you don't hide all of it, like, then you become a weird nebulous thing, or like you don't protect all of it or whatever. You become a weird nebulous thing where they're like, well, we don't know because he doesn't, you know, he doesn't do it for these other stuff or whatever. Like, and it becomes like it's interesting. It becomes like a more blurry of an idea of who you are, what your digital footprint is. It's just fascinating. Like, the more half-assed you fucking try and protect your own privacy, the better it works. Okay. Ethereum Sculptor. And I need that. Boom. Void Mage. Void Mage. Husher. Time Spiral. Boom. Lumen Grid Warden. Void Mage Husher. I think we just did that one, didn't we? We did. Why was it offset? Tattered Drake. First season of One Piece has ended. What? I thought that ended a while ago. You telling me that was all one season? Cloud Elemental. M11. Cool. One more of those. Hedron Crab. That's why it's called One Piece. Oh yeah, it's all One Piece. Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even think about it. There's no fucking way. How many seasons are they planning? Reckless Scholar, Zendikar. There we go. Okay. That's a good stack finished up. We're actually really close to finishing the Slayer task. I will wait till the end of the Slayer task. We have 18 more Dagonoth to kill. So we'll keep doing cards until the end of the Slayer task. I'm going to try and estimate it. Let's see. About that. Actually, we're almost out of prayer. We might be ending the Slayer task early anyway. I will go until we run out of prayer or we finish the Slayer task. One or the other. 2-piece is real. Me when I go to the beach. Okay. Mahamoti Jin. It's gonna be M15. What? No. M15. M15. 2015. There we go. That's what I want. Mahoti Jin. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it through the fucking. Magic 62 only has like 12 episodes. Damn. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking up the season 1 thing to see if you were serious. I can't tell if it's a joke or not. Because according to the internet, there's a bunch of seasons. Like we're on like season 20 or something. Like, all right, we gotta bail. We gotta go back to fucking the house. See you guys. We're out of prayer pots. We're out of food. We're out of life. Those are hello? It's a bot farm. We found a fucking bot farm. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I'm sending an email real fast. What world am I on? 422. On world. I'll take a screenshot. All right. Anyway, sent. Yeah, there's a YouTuber that does like bot busting, basically, and he gets emails, he gets like tips of where to find them. I figured might as well throw him a bone. I've never seen like that obvious of a bot farm before. That's crazy. Anyway. Okay. Void Stalker. This one's M13. It's the only place it's been. Cool. Done. Wait, no, I was supposed to stop. Hold on, wait. I got distracted. I gotta try with the bot farm. I need prayer potions. We're gonna eat our swordfish. And maybe a lobster for good measure. All right, we're going back. Let's just finish out this task. We're so close. What YouTuber kind of want to watch it in the background? His name is Sir Pugger. Like this. He mostly just talks about like bots he's seen and what he thinks they're doing and like how they're running. He'll also talk to botters with like anonymity thing to see like why they're doing it, and he'll do some like bot killing for like in the wilderness or like, you know, that kind of thing. All right, we're back. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, my brain shut down. Sir Pugger, he does bot stuff, or he talks about people doing bot stuff. He doesn't do bot stuff himself. I don't think. Actually, there was a really sassy comment on one of his recent videos where he was like, he made some joke about doing bot stuff himself because there was recently a thread on Reddit where people were complaining about him doing bot stuff. Like saying, or they're saying that like, I bet you he does bot things. And, in the video was like, oh yeah, because I clearly did this myself. Just ask Reddit, and he like flashed a single frame of the fucking like thread of them complaining, like making shit up. It was funny. Also, there was 2 more parasitic Strixes further in the pile I was holding, and I saw them as I put that one down. So I didn't miss them. They were underneath stuff. Scornful Aether Lich. I hate how they do this shit. Aether. And this conflicts. Okay. Esper Battle Mage. Shards of Alara. Berry Merchant. I want the Conflux version, though. Nice. Same art, baby. Tandem Lookout. Avakian Restored. Stitched Drake. Fuck, what the hell is that? Innistrad. Okay. 3 dragons is Innistrad. But what about 2? Yes, we've had 3 dragon. What about 2 dragon? Oh, not to lose my prayer bonus. Rift Vanguard. That is Affection Restored. Sure, I think we already said that earlier, but whatever. Avakian. Avacian. This is a knight. She's got a rapier and a pirate hat. Knight my ass. That's a pirate. Tell me that's she's not a fucking herring. That's a water bird. Tell me that's a fucking pirate. You piss right off. Oh, here's some flavor text like you were mentioning earlier. Do people actually make money on OSRS? Yeah. They will make money, like make gold, and then sell that gold through black market sites kind of thing. And like turn that into actual dollars. There's whole like third world countries in some places where like old school pays better than like playing old school full time, not even as a bot farm, like just as a single player making money, like as a gold farmer, you will make more money than you would doing a normal job in your country kind of thing. I think Brazil was like that for a little bit or something. Might have been Brazil. Don't quote me on that though. Okay. Umara Raptor. Nope, that's the wrong point to look at this. Hand collection. The occultist. That's the right set. Umara Raptor. There we go. You got Elon Musk buying that shit. Yeah, right? Paying for his game stuff? Yeah. It's true. I forgot about that. Oh, man. What a sad, sad man. That's so fucking funny. Oh, see, okay, here's another thing. Murph Scroll Thief. I have an M11 card. I was about to say I have two, but I don't. I do have a second Scroll Thief, but it's not from M11. Check this out. It's from M13. So they're technically two different cards, or two different printings of the same card. So I have two of them, but they are two different printings. And that's basically, the gold farming thing is basically true for a lot of games. Like, World of Warcraft, any like MMO like that you can trade gold. Like, World of Warcraft is one of them. Stuff like that. Although they've recently, we did it. They recently, did a thing for old school. So they used to just ban the person that was selling the gold, but they started banning the person that's also buying the gold now. So, like, if you go buy a gold from a black market website, you are as likely to get banned as the person selling it to you. And so people are less wanting to buy gold now, so the market has gone down a bit. Taco Bell's back with a vengeance. Okay. Slayer task is done. Let's go get a new one. What's our Slayer level at? 66? Hey, we leveled up Slayer at some point. I don't know when that was. Probably somewhere in the... Let's see. When did we level up Slayer? Fuck, I don't know, man. Legit? I don't see it in the chat. Hold on, game. Slayer level... Oh, here it is. 1044. If we go back to this, that was right when you said Fallout 5 has an anniversary edition now, too. That's right when I leveled up to Slayer, and I was like, Fallout 5? You mean Fallout 4? That was the... Press the button. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to put my desk back. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. I don't know if you can hear the motors whirring, but I kind of like fall away from the... Hold on, sit down. I kind of fall away from the mic when it like moves down at the very least, or moves up. Oh, sitting. Oh, so nice. Thank you. Kind God. Just waiting for Harrier to send me back up. Oh, this is a great song, by the way. I love Pokemon Coliseum. So good. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the song up. Hold on, we're gonna dance. I need them for rats, it's fair. It's funny that in the emote wall they don't play the emotes. So there's just like a frozen image of the emote. That's funny. I'm gonna do this for the whole song. You thought I was gonna stop. Mirror is great. This is a great character. Copy paste, damn you to hell. Anyway. I need a dancing emote. The fact that I don't have one is a crime. Actually, I'm gonna put a request in. When you have time, I'd like to make an animated emote request. Dance. However, you interpret that is A-okay. Cool. All right, Neve, what do you got for me? Let's find out our task where we 31 metal dragons. Annoying. Okay, great. Cool. Can always sub. That is where that came from. That is his emote. Oh, my back. All right, you know what I think that's time for? I think my brain has shut down, and it is officially time. It is officially time to say goodbye. I will be. I'm just gonna start the end screen because I have time to talk during that. Give me 1 second. Yeah. All right. So here's the plan. A, thank you for stopping by. B, thank you for hanging out. C, thank you for talking. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for whatever you were up to. Appreciate you guys saying hello. I will be back. I don't know when. I know when I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. So I'm out of the country until the 17th of January, basically. And the 18th, I am busy all day because I'm doing a pre-release for Lorwyn Eclipse, which is the new Magic the Gathering set. Haha. I should be doing Magic stuff at the same time, but whatever. So the first possible day I could stream is the 19th on Monday. So it might be 9 days before you see me again. Now, I know for a lot of streamers, sometimes they go months without streaming, but I like to try and stream at least once a week, if I can help it. But we'll see about this. I mean, obviously I can't hear. You know, you might get... It's kind of funny to do an IRL stream while I'm on vacation. I won't. Probably. No, I won't. Not even a probably. I probably won't. Almost 99.9% chance I won't. However, I might post stuff to the Discord or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for saying hello. And I'll be back later. Bye.